Hi everyone. Let's see today's LeetCode problem number 53, which says maximum subarray. Okay, we have given an integer array nums. Find the subarray with the largest sum and return its sum. If you look, we have an array. Okay, minus 2, 1, minus 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 1, and minus 5 and 4. The entire array is also called a subarray. If you fetch any single element, is also known as subarray. And the main part of the subarray, like main definition of the subarray, is like it should have a continuous index element. Like for example, index 0, index 1, and index 2. All three are continuous. Okay, this can be a subarray. Okay, for example, if you see index 0 is minus 2, index 1 is 1, and index 2 is minus 3, and this 3 can be a subarray, and this all four together can be subarray. But it cannot be subarray if it has 0 index, 1 index, and directly fourth index. Understood? So now let's jump into the solution. Now what's our logic? Okay, let's say I have an array 1, 2, 5, minus 10, and 3. If you see, if you sum up the entire array, sum of array will result you out as plus 1. Okay, and individually if you take, so individual subarray if you take, this is a 5 element which is greater than 5. This can be subarray, like this can be the largest element, right? If you see, we can add these three, like continuous index of the sub, like this is also a subarray, right? 1 plus 2 plus 5, which will result out as 8, which is the maximum now. 8 is greater than 5 and 5 is greater than 1, so 8 will be the largest, right? If you compare 3, 3 is not, 3 isn't largest, but 8 is the largest. So what's our logic? Like this algorithm is called as Kadane algorithm. Kadane algo. Let's say I have m element, which is the current maximum variable over here. So I'll just assume it. So array of 0 is the current maximum element, and current sum is equals to 0. And I'll just look for I in array, right? Current sum plus equals to I, and m is equals to, I'll just update the m variable, which is the maximum, whether m is maximum or the current sum is maximum. And one more main condition, if current sum is less than 0, right, I'll just reset to 0 again. Now if you trace the code with the above example, like we had an array 1, 2, 5, minus 10, and 3. Now m is 1, the array of 0. Array of 0 is what? 1. Current sum is also 0. Now if you go inside the loop, current sum plus equals to I. What is the current sum? Like 1, 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So m will be maximum of 1 comma 1, like current m and the current sum. So m remains 1. And check whether the current sum is now is 1. Okay, whether current sum 1 is less than 0, no, it will not execute this condition. Okay, so follow will be moving ahead. Now I is 2. What is 1 plus 2? I mean, so sorry, the current sum 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 remains 3. So what is m? M is 1. And what is current sum? Current sum is 3. So which is maximum? 3 is the maximum though. Now m will be updated as 3. Now check whether, now current sum is 3. Now check the condition whether 3 is less than 0. No, 3 is not less than 0. The loop will go ahead, which is 5 now. Now current sum will be 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is what? 8. What is the m is equals to max? Max is what? 3. And current sum is what? 8, which is maximum. 3 or 8? 8 is the maximum. So 8 will be the m element, and current sum is also 8. Is 8 less than 0? No, it's not less than 0. It will move ahead. Minus 10. Now current sum will be 8 plus minus 10, which results out minus 2. Now m is equals to maximum of 8 comma current sum. What is current sum? Current sum is minus 2, which is a maximum. 8 is a maximum. So m remains 8, and current sum is minus 2. Is minus 2 less than 0? Yes, it is less than 0. So it will execute this condition, and it will reset to, and the current sum will be reset to 0. Now, what is the next element? Next element is 3. Okay. Current sum 0 plus 3. What is 0 plus 3? 0 plus 3 is 3, and m is equals to maximum of m. What is m? M is 8 and 3, which is a maximum. 8 is a maximum. So the maximum or largest, like maximum or largest number will is 8 here. So this will return the largest subarray of the element. Okay. Now let's talk about the time complexity over here. If you see, this is running only one loop over here, so big O of n. No space complexity, as it's a constant space, which is big O of 1. Right. Now let's jump into the LeetCode and solve it. M is equals to array of, here m is equals to nums of 0, and current sum, let's say 0, for I in nums, current sum plus equals to I. Now check whether m, maximum of m comma current sum. If current sum is less than 0, I have to break the subarray, right? Current sum is equals to 0. Then return m. Yeah, it works great. So this is the solution.